put a new poll up. There is no new poll up.
He'll do it before the show.
Okay.
I really didn't want it out there before.
See, I finally sent you those winners.
Yeah, but I don't know what week they're from.
It was from 3 weeks ago.
Tim McCabe I had already.
Oh, you did? You sent him? Okay.
He messaged me personally.
Yeah. It's winners we don't know. Winners you sent us.
Right, John.
And we gotta slide a little that way.
I have the asylum girl in the Facebook.
Yeah, she's gonna be our asylum.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Was she a doctor or?
Dude, yeah, and she is all over. We were watching Fox last night. She
everywhere.
was on Fox News.
Yeah, she was everywhere. She's probably gonna get. Well, I don't. Can they arrest her after the fact?
No, the guy didn't press charges.
He didn't press charges.
Nope.
What a nice guy.
Hell yeah, he was.
He threw that shit everywhere. He could the scissors. You saw the part where they.
That's what the problem
She gave him some money, and like on Fox News, they were having a debate whether she should have been fired from her job or not. And like one.
Well, they suspended her ass.
Huh?
They suspended her ass.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she's suspended right now.
Indefinitely.
But people are trying to debate whether it was worth being fired over or what.
Bottom right. Bottom right. And zoom out again. More. There you go. You look so beautiful this morning.
With no makeup on.
There we go.
So sexy.
Took a while, but got us in there.
John. Hi, from snowy Long Island.
Something stinks. Did you shower?
Yeah, it's not me.
I know you work out in the morning.
No, I got a shit ton of perfume on and everything. It's not me. Alright, so there is no new poll yet. So
No, he has it. He knows what it is.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, call him. He just hasn't posted it yet.
And I haven't worked out in like 6 months.
These will still
So
work.
it's
Tuesday.
definitely not me.
No.
Tuesday.
Look, he's having look out the press when I
No,
said it.
tomorrow I'm going to go for a run.
Would you plug one of the other headphones in there just so it's closer? Thanks.
Hey, I know that you didn't post the stuff yet because you're waiting to put it up, but can you just tell me what the 2 things are so I can write it down?
It could not find you.
So, you're in Detroit, right? You went there. You got out. You went to New York. You got out of your contract.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how obvious did it seem to you to go? Hey, let me find Berry Gordy, and let me figure.
Oh no, this Berry Gordy was still not a viable option. I was in New York.
Yeah.
Columbia was there. Scepter was there. Sue was there. Atlantic was there.
Everything was in New York.
To Detroit to sign with a local record company.
Yeah, see, that's interesting.
No, Motown only came into play when everything went south, and then I had to come back to Detroit. Then I wanted to be with Motown.
Now, we have about a minute left with you. Do we have you for another segment, or you got to run?
Oh, I don't know. They just told me to talk to you.
All right, good. Good. Hey, listen, we're getting a history lesson here. You're certainly you're schooling me on that moment in time there. We have about a minute left in this segment with Betty Levette, and then she'll sound like she'll stay on with us for a little bit. And honestly, I mean, this is a history lesson. And
well, this is fun. My husband has been doing this local radio show every Monday from Fairleigh Dickinson College. And it was on today. They do it every Monday. But they did a segment, well, the whole show today was about King Records. And I really wish that more people knew when they played all of these things that people have never heard anyone do but the Rolling Stones, whomever, and even with James Brown when they played Think by the Five Royals, everybody thought that was James Brown's song.
Yeah.
You know, I just wish that everybody, especially with all these attitudes and all these talent shows, at least know what the hell you're doing and what you're talking about before you decide this person can sing and that one can't.
Betty Levette is going to be with us right after this break. Betty will be right back.
Earl Stewart and Nancy Stewart, starring in Earl Stewart on Cars, 900 a.m., The Talk of the Palm Beaches, every Tuesday from 4 to 6 p.m. Call. I'd like to hear from anybody, even car dealers, who sometimes I have a little bit of difficulty with. So remember, we're on every Tuesday, 4 to 6 p.m., on The Talk of the Palm Beaches, 900 a.m.
WSWN Belgrade, the new 900 AM, the talk of the Palm Beaches, and online at 900thetalk.com.
CBS News, I'm Dave Barrett. With all the wind and snow out there affecting millions of people, this woman in New York City put it in perspective.
Stay home, get a warm coffee or chocolate with my little girl, and just be in bed and listen to the news.
Okay. Let's check D.C. Steve Dorsey's there, where they've got at least 15 inches of snow on the ground.
Washington's arsenal of snowplows tries to keep up with the relentless blizzard. City Emergency Management Director Christopher Geldhart.
We are not plowing roads right now for residents to drive someplace. We're clearing roads for our emergency services.
The bitter cold, high winds, and deep snow drifts make just walking outside a hazard.
Most of the snowbanks are as long as my legs are.
Washington has federal aid on standby to respond to any widespread power outage as the blizzard intensifies.
In West Virginia, around Charleston, the Department of Transportation's Kerry Bly says there's trouble.
On Interstate 77 going north, we, at this time, have about a 4-mile stretch of the roadway shut down, and we have anywhere between 150 to 200 tractor trailers that are disabled at this time on the roadway.
You would have been lucky in Kentucky if you'd pulled your rig off at the London Auto Truck Center.
There's gravy and biscuits and bacon and sausage and eggs and omelets and hash browns.
A delicious way to ride out the storm. Jewel is working the buffet this morning and says when it's stormy, drivers get busy.
We have a lot of truckers that have actually helped each other a lot yesterday get unstuck by, lending them their chains and shoveling them out.
Earlier during this storm, south of Lexington, Kentucky, Interstate 75, well, it's reopened now, but on the way to a volleyball tournament, Rebecca Sams was stuck like a lot of other drivers.
A lot of snow blowing, and it's very windy. You never imagine yourself being out here for 5 hours during a snowstorm.
That storm is hitting Long Island. WCBS's Sophia Hall in Huntington.
I have not seen on the side streets any snow plows. It probably is just because it is whiteout conditions, and it's very, very difficult to get around right now. I know they're going to be out there. I know the county and Suffolk County here on Long Island, they actually have retired military Humvees in case people get stuck. In case of emergencies, they can use those.
Power outages, about 80,000 customers without lights in New Jersey, 150,000 in the Carolinas. In Canada, officials say a suspect killed 2 people, wounded 2 others at a school in Saskatchewan. The Mounties also say another 2 victims were found at a separate location, possibly the suspect's 2 brothers. Back home, with no African-American nominees among actors for the upcoming Oscars, changes have been made. CBS's Steve Futterman.
The key part of these new voting rules is that if you haven't been active in the motion picture industry during the last 10 years, you can lose your voting rights.
This is CBS News.
All right, let's open up there, Dave. Yes, you have the worst cavity I've ever seen before.
Oh, that explains this horrible pain.
Okay, then, have a good day.
Well, aren't you gonna fix it?
Oh, no, I'm not a dentist, just a dental monitor.
Monitor?
I don't fix cavities, just let you know when you have them. Like I said, it's a pretty big hole.
Why monitor a problem if you don't fix it? That's why LifeLock does more than free credit monitoring to protect you from identity theft. We not only use proprietary technology to detect and alert you to a range of identity threats. If you have a problem, we have a US-based team of specialists who'll fix it. After all, plaque attacks are nothing compared to the identity theft that 1 in 4 people experienced last year. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses. But with LifeLock, protecting your identity is pretty painless. Your molars are a different story. Membership starts at $9.99 a month. Sign up now and get 10% off. Go to LifeLock.com and enter promo code NEWS.
Getting inked can get you disqualified if you want to join the military. CBS's Jim Shenevy with that. Future draft dodgers, take note, you don't need flat feet, just the right kind of tattoo. 18-year-old Anthony Boswell found out the hard way when he tried to join the Marines and was refused what the recruiter called an automatic DQ. It was the tattoo on his shoulder, a Confederate flag with the words Southern Pride. The military has an all-encompassing rule against tattoos deemed racist, extremist, or gang-related. Jim Sheneby, CBS News. The big snowstorm that's rolling through the east means the port of Baltimore is going to be down, and it won't be back up to speed until Monday. So that means another day at sea for the passengers on Royal Caribbean's Grandeur of the Seas. One person aboard that ship says, fine, it's just another day to hit the onboard casino. I'm Dave Barrett, CBS News.
It's fun to splurge on nice things, but it's better to get those same nice things at a great value. Like a Honda certified pre-owned vehicle, the best certified pre-owned value in America, and backed by a limited warranty. Let Honda certified pre-owned take you farther. Visit HondaCertified.com and search for local inventory. Honda, start something special.
Based on 2015 Vincentric Best CPO Value in America Awards analysis, applicable to 2011 and 2015 Honda model years. See dealer for limited warranty details.
Looking to save money on Medicare Part D? Switch your prescriptions to Walgreens. With copays as low as $1, you could be looking at some real savings. And now you can preview the cost of your scripts before you fill with Walgreens' new Medicare prescription copay quote. And that's kind of a big deal. Walgreens, at the corner of happy and healthy.
Quote subject to change and available only for select Part D plans. $1 copay applies to Tier 1 generics.
What are you, gonna smoke that?
Nope, you are.
Hell if I am.
Yeah, you're not?
No.
Why, you're a Mormon or something? You're Jesus freak?
No, man, I'm not losing my job.
This is your job.
I can't do that.
Smoke it.
No.
This ain't a test, just take a hit.
Where the f*** is my stogie, guys? Flying in. Not even flying in.
Kiss My Ash Radio. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of fine cigars. Broadcasting live with Honest Abe, Adam K., the Brewmeister, and the lovely Lady M.
Good morning, loyal listeners, libertarians, lovers of the leaf, and stogie enthusiasts across the land. Welcome to Kiss My Ash Radio. I am Adam K., the Brewmeister, and you are here listening to us as we broadcast live from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, home of...
What?
Kiss My Ash Radio. The Gardens Mall.
Tell me something
Some
exciting.
beaching. Some lovely local craft breweries, and
Apparently-
more that are still coming.
And apparently now, 60-degree weather.
Exactly.
I mean, it is cold.
Chilly. Very much so. With me, of course, as always, the incomparable Honest Abe.
Ahoy.
And the lovely makeupless Lady M.
Thank you.
I just want to know what John was so proud. Are they proud that they got you off your queue? Is
No,
that
the
what
problem
it
was, like, the last 3 weeks, they've been having the new intro, which doesn't say broadcasting live from the Casa de Monte Cristo and has the whole Denzel lead-in from Training Day.
Yeah.
And I keep waiting for them to then play the theme song. So this week I was like, okay, I know they're not going to play the theme song, so as soon as the montage is over from Training Day, I'm going to go in and be like, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, Colin worked that out beforehand. I thought it was really
And
funny.
the last couple of weeks I've been giving him crap. I'm like, dude, where's the theme song? No theme song? Are we not doing the theme song anymore? What's going on here? And so
It's amazing what you don't notice when you don't have to wait for it.
Right?
I didn't even realize.
Right?
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a whole nother day and a whole wonderful things. We are wonderfully glad to be back with you on this lovely Saturday morning as we are attempting to stay warm, and hopefully all of you up north, I don't mean that facetiously, are also staying brutally warm. Don't go outside. It's a blizzard. No one likes a blizzard.
Yeah, keep your cigar lit and keep your fire lit tonight.
Whew. We do hope you are keeping it lit, especially with the pilot lights in your broilers.
I like this weather.
I love it.
I like it.
It makes me feel
I
so
tell you what,
cozy.
what I really miss up north. Listen, Cold doesn't bother me at all. I don't care how cold it gets, really.
Right.
Snow bothers me.
Yeah.
Shoveling, salt, sludge, sleet, all that crap.
Sliding
the floorboards of your cars, the hem of your pants, all that. But
the hem of your pants.
You say the hem of your pants?
Well, you know, your pants, if you wear dress pants, you get wet. You know, but I tell you what I really do miss.
Yeah.
I miss winter fashion on women.
Yeah.
I miss leather bombers and earmuffs and girls in gloves and boots and it's semi-sexy.
I wear winter clothes to work.
Yeah, a little bit.
Scarves aren't really what we're going after here, I think. Especially
just a scarf what she wears. It's got another name, whatever it is. Yeah,
gypsy scarf.
Shawl. But no, I mean, I miss that kind of fashion in women. You know,
I can believe that. It's true. You know, because we're spoiled down here in Florida with having the girls year round in
bikinis and stuff. Yeah.
It's true. I would admit quality jacket weather, but oh well. That's what we do. Every week on Kiss My Ash Radio, we like to give you a lot of prizes, and we have a lot of great ways for you to win prizes every single week. We give, and give. Every week we post a different theme for you to win a Zycar prize. Last week we asked you to post a picture of the first thing you would buy if you won the Powerball. And congratulations go out to Mike Harden of Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
There were some great photos in there.
He
won the Zygar VX V
He
Cut.
posted his own island he was going to buy.
Really?
Smart man.
It's crazy how many Chi-town people we're getting.
Since we've been my hometown.
Well, I understand that, yes, but it's still
my peeps.
It's great. Shout out to
Must be the
Chi-town.
poster that your brother has up in the shop.
Yeah, oh, who are you guys? I'm not putting that up in my shop, my brother. That's such a prick.
But hey, it still sends good pie. This week, if you go to the KMA Facebook page, all you have to do is post a photo of your favorite meme.
It's the no-theme meme.
It's the no-theme meme. There's no theme to it. Just what is your favorite? Do you have a favorite
Just
meme?
find a favorite meme. There's some
Find one that's
going to
make you, that makes you laugh, that makes you chuckle, that makes you think twice when you look at it.
You can post any time up until next Thursday. And what does the winner get?
11 millimeter twist punch from Zycar.
Nice.
$50 value.
$50 cover. Nice.
Check it out. It's up on Facebook right now.
And
excellent thing to keep on your Facebook page.
You can post any time until next Thursday. Thursday night, we'll pick a winner.
Thursday night, you have until Thursday night to win that great twist punch. Also, we like to post a poll every week. It is the Recluse Poll of the Week. And if you comment on this poll and participate, you will be in the running to win a 5-pack of Recluse cigars from our good friend Scott Weeks and the guys over at Iconic Leaf. Last week, we asked you if you had won the Powerball, would you have gone into work the next day? Most of us said yes here.
I gotta believe that people just lie about that. I don't think you can be honest enough. I'm going to work.
I would go into work to tell everybody to F off that I won the Powerball. That's the only reason I would.
I would at some point in the day probably do the whole thing from half baked.
Then they probably beat you down for the next 9 months in the hospital.
You're cool.
Yeah.
F you.
Yeah. What was the results of the poll?
55% said no, they would not go into work. 45% said yes, they would. So probably one of the closest polls we've had in recent history.
What's the poll for this week?
This week, we are asking you, who is your favorite Eagles singer?
That's right. God rest in peace, Glenn Frey.
Glenn Frey passed away.
Do you know when I remember when I first knew who Glenn Frey was?
When?
Believe it or not, Miami Vice.
Oh, right, because he was on that episode. Yeah,
Smuggler's
that's right.
Blues.
That's
We did the song Smuggler's Blues.
That's a great episode.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, this song is a jam, Smuggler's Blues. I didn't even realize, and I knew who the Eagles were, but I was young, you know.
Right.
But I didn't even realize he was one of the singers of the Eagles. Yeah. But so we're asking, who's your favorite Eagles singer?
Who is your favorite Eagles singer? Glenn Frey, Don Henley, or Joe Walsh?
You know, it's no wonder why that band kept breaking up. I mean, you got 3 lead singers and 3 awesome lead singers in the same band.
Joe Walsh. Don
Well,
Henley.
isn't that like the Beatles? Weren't they all like pretty?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much played Paul.
And they threw
Little Harrison.
George,
Little Harrison.
And they threw
Little
Ringo
John.
Bowen.
Yeah, but it's mostly Paul.
Yeah, mostly Paul and John.
These guys were 3 separate, you know. Well, I think Joe Walsh probably had the least success. Well, maybe Glenn.
Well, Joe had a fairly good solo career. Don probably had the greatest.
Don had the biggest solo career.
Glenn's was very hit and miss. I mean, he did
acting more.
Right.
He did a lot of acting.
He did do 2 albums at least on his solo career.
Joe Walsh, what was the James Gang? Joe Walsh.
Yeah,
that is
James
a fantastic band. I mean, he's one of the
favorite guitar players.
Speaking of band, I hear we're going to have a little musical
interlude.
Did you bring your trumpet?
I did. I brought my trumpet today.
Hip-hop trumpet.
This is going to be interesting.
New segment.
New segment, hip-hop trumpet. We're going to have John play some hip-hop bars on a trumpet, and we're going to have to see if we can guess what hip-hop song he's playing. I made a recommendation, but I don't know if that's going to actually happen.
No,
it's too difficult to do Baby Got Back.
Yeah, well, I wanted to pick ones that were pretty recognizable. And not make it too hard. Some newer ones, some ones that I thought were a little bit more
easiest ones to play.
Who do we have on the show today?
Well, this week for our Meet Your Maker, we're going to talk to DJ or Don Juan of Dignity Cigars, Costa Rican cigar maker. Been making cigars in Costa Rica in the mountains of Santa Maria for the last 5 years. Open since 2010. Tom Pearson, president of Cedar Spills, old friend of Kiss My Ash Radio, will be back to tell us about Cedar Spills and what's going on in the world of Cedar Spills. We're going to talk about beer again, because everybody loves a good beer.
What?
And, you know, since Lady M's been on the whole IPA thing recently, I decided to go, we're going to do black IPAs. It's a variation on classic IPAs.
But to boot, you had a cool interview this week.
Yes, we were going to get to that. This week, we are pleased, and I had the privilege of interviewing Mr. William Shatner.
How was that, dude?
I got to tell you, it was a little intimidating. And I had
He's got to be awesome.
He was a really cool guy, you know.
Did you stumble a lot?
Not really, no.
Good.
Because I had enough stuff planned. I had some things I wanted to ask. I wanted to make sure I got through some things. It's a really interesting interview. At one point, he tries to interview me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure where to go with that. So I kind of had to bring it back around, and I was like,
you should have said, let's get together and have a cigar.
I really missed out on that opportunity.
If you had a nutsack, you would have done it.
I know, and there were a couple of the things I really would have wanted to get to, but I totally missed.
It just hasn't dropped yet. It's up there.
Wow. One over the bow.
It's there.
That was quick.
One over the bow. Well, we've got a great show, as you can see, from a lot of great stuff happening. We're going to come back with some cigar news. We're going to talk to Don Juan of Dignity Cigars and Hip Hop Trumpet, all as we continue right here on Kiss My Ash Radio. We hope you're keeping it lit.
Follow us on Twitter at KissMyAshRadio. Yes, it's mandatory.
The story that made the cigar that made history. 80 years ago, Monte Cristo began a legacy of crafting only the finest cigars. Now, that legacy is honored by the very special, extremely limited edition Monte Cristo 80th Anniversary Cigar. Crafted for the first time, Dominican Pelatico tobacco. Grown from seeds hand-carried from Cuba by Papi Mendez. This exclusive cigar is like no other, rolled in a dark and oily Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. The Monte Cristo 80th Anniversary Cigar features a rich, fuller body and wonderfully complex smoke. Packaged in an elegant handmade box, these exceptional cigars are available now at your local tobacconist. Honor the legacy with the Monte Cristo 80th Anniversary.
Surgeon General warning. Cigar smoking can cause cancers of the mouth and throat, even if you do not inhale.
Zycar, the world leader in cigar accessories, has done it again. One of their best lighters is now even better. The popular Enigma Double Jet Flame lighter is now the new Enigma 2. Complete with a new clean design, this lighter was re-engineered for dependability and performance. It feels more ergonomic in your hand, and new internal components give it the horsepower you need. Like everything Zycar, this comes with the incredible lifetime warranty. Zycar for life.
Since the dawn of time, the universe has been constantly evolving. Now experience the evolution of flavor. Sindicato Cigars, available in Ecuadorian shade-grown Corojo and San Andres Marron wrappers, are beautifully crafted by master blender Arsenio Ramos. Using a double-leaf binder and meticulously box-pressed, Sindicato Cigars provide the perfect draw to deliver the evolved flavors you won't soon forget. Visit SindicatoCigars.com to find your nearest authorized dealer of Sindicato Cigars.
From the makers of the #1 cigar in the USA in 2013, the Aging Room Quattro F55 comes yet another highly rated cigar, the Aging Room Bin #1, a full-bodied Dominican cigar made with some of the world's oldest tobacco in the market today, from the harvest of 1997, 98, and 99. It starts out smooth and builds up in strength and flavor until it reaches its full potential. The Aging Room Bin #1, for the true connoisseur looking for a sophisticated smoking experience with balance, complexity, and character. Aging Room Cigars. Blending is in our DNA.
Every recluse cigar is created to smash the perception that a cigar needs to be Cuban to be exceptional. Recluse Cigars. Experience the finest manufacturing techniques in the world. Every Recluse cigar is flavorful, smooth, and delivers an effortless draw every...
Man, shut up! Stay down, chump! People, you don't have to listen to this garbage. Go get yourself a Recluse cigar and do it today. I said stay down!
Quality and value are always the two biggest determining factors for consumers when making buying decisions. Casa Bella by Sindicato Cigars offers superior flavor, quality construction, and an affordable everyday price. Completely handmade in the Dominican Republic, these value-priced, smooth yet flavorful cigars are comprised of Dominican and Nicaraguan filler tobaccos, and they're available in natural and Maduro wrappers. Visit SindicatoCigars.com to find your nearest authorized dealer of Casa Bella cigars.
Welcome back to Kiss My Ash Radio with Honest Abe, Adam K, the Brewmeister, and the lovely Lady M.
Welcome back. You are listening to Kiss My Ash Radio. I'm Adam K, the Brewmeister. With me, of course, the incomparable Honest Abe and the lovely Lady M. We hope you are keeping it lit on this lovely Saturday morning, especially you, those of you up in the Northeast. Stay clean, stay warm.
What? What? You need to stop thinking so much and just speak.
What is the matter with you?
You just stay clean.
Stay clean. Don't do drugs, kids.
Exactly.
No, not even once.
It's not even a good idea. Don't even try it. Anyway, let's see what's in a box.
No.
I see Colin shaking his head.
No, okay, we won't see. Oh, there.
What?
I'm gonna open it.
Oh, what's in the box?
Let's ask Honest Abe. Cigar News.
Cigar News, January 23. Last week, Quesada began shipping the latest version of its limited edition keg. The Quesada Keg Edition 2016 uses the same blend as the inaugural 2015 edition, which was a Pennsylvania wrapper over a Nicaraguan binder and fillers. While the packaging has changed, the big difference for 2016 is there are now 3 sizes, not just one: a Lonsdale, a Toro, and a Toro Gordo. Each size is offered in a 21-count round wooden keg that kind of looks like a barrel. There will be 500 kegs of Toro, 250 of each of the Lonsdale and Gordos. Quesada expects to ship the cigars between now and early February.
Sam Lucia has announced that he is leaving General Cigar. Lucia said he had no hard feelings regarding the separation, describing it as a good year and a good run with General, but that it just hasn't been a good fit. In a statement issued Wednesday afternoon, Alan Wilner, Vice President of Marketing for General, said, "We've decided to part ways with Sam Lucia so that we may focus our efforts on our existing portfolio, and we wish Sam well in his future endeavors," including Sam Lucia did mention that he still owns all the Lucia brands. They have not changed factories at all. So, in the next couple of weeks, we'll probably see a new distribution deal with Sam Lucia and some other manufacturer.
Best move he could make.
Good for Sam. We wish him nothing but the best.
You know, General Cigars, where brands go to die. That being said, House of Amelia, here's a company I just really don't understand.
Nope.
Yeah, LJ Zucca has announced its rebranding of its House Emilio distribution arm to Boutiques United. The name change is effective immediately, so I guess it's going to make people feel differently.
Yes.
Change the name of the company.
Isn't that just more confusing?
Yeah, like Caitlyn Jenner, of course.
Too soon?
Yeah, no, never too soon.
Never too soon.
Yeah, according to the press release, Boutiques United will keep the 4 existing brands in its portfolio: Ezra Zyran, Nomad, Emilio, and 1502. So they're like a company that basically says, okay, you guys are a bunch of small companies, you know, you don't want to have your own distribution, mailing. We'll just make like a little central office and we'll run all your 4 brands out of it. So it's kind of weird, but in a press release announcing the change, owner Scott Zucca commented, "It's been a banner year for us, the next step in our evolution. 2016 will be amazing, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. The company's sales force and logistics will remain intact."
Well, we'll see what happens there with everybody over at now Boutiques United.
Yeah.
On June 10th, 2016, Jose Orlando Padron, patriarch of the Padron family and founder of Padron Cigars, will turn 90 years young.
Oh, sorry. I think it was supposed to say January 10th. Oh, no. Is it June 10th?
No, June 10th is when he actually turns 90.
Okay, sorry. I thought I made an issue.
January 10th passed.
I know. Okay, sorry.
The celebration for his milestone will kick off later next week at the Casa de Monte Cristo in Boynton Beach, Florida. As part of the celebration, a special 90th birthday blend will be made specifically for the event. The 90th birthday cigar will be a 646 rounded cigar, unlike a lot of the regular Padron production items, and will be available in 10-count boxes. A total of 200 boxes are produced, and consistent with most Padron releases, it will be split between a natural and a Maduro offering.
I'm telling you, I smoked that cigar.
Mm-hmm.
From what George told me, it's based off the 1926 blend. Oh, it was potent.
Well, I mean,
it was more potent than I expected. I smoked the Maduro.
Especially if you take the 26 blend and then a Maduro and you just shrink it into the 46 ring.
It was awesome. I mean, I think I made a post that had 3 words for it. Amazing. Great cigar.
Amazing.
The cigars will go on sale on the 29th, next week Friday, at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Estate, yes, and its parent Swisher International have a new head of tobaccos. Last week, the company announced Nick Van Olden as its VP of Corporate Tobacco Procurement. That's funny. Van Olden has previously served as Senior Vice President of both Consolidated Cigar Company and Imperial Tobacco Group, both parents to the Altadis USA brands. The last person to hold a similar role in Drew Estate was Nick Melillo, who was listed as VP of International Operations and left the company in early 2014. This is the second executive Drew Estate has added since Swisher acquired the company in late 2014, following the hiring of Jaime Flores Estrada as VP of Marketing for Drew Estate. I wonder if he's any relation to Eric Estrada.
You'd like to hope so, anyway.
No?
No? Maybe not? Maybe?
I don't know.
All right.
That's all for in the news.
That's what's in the news for this week.
Oh, perfect.
I would have laughed if that took the whole
January
Periscope thing
23rd.
down and smashed your iPad. And
That would have really been great. All right, so it's time for a new segment that's been concocted up. Producer John Baran is going to play a little hip-hop trumpet. We're going to see if we can guess. So this is either going to be a massive success or a massive failure.
Your
trumpet looks a little dirty.
That's what I said, man. It looks like a
are you
hobo.
sure you play it?
Yeah, it's a silver-plated trumpet, and so there's schools of thought that think the patina on the trumpet gives it a warmer tone, and I subscribe to that thought. So
It looks like
that's why I don't polish it.
It looks like he took it off the homeless guy in the alley.
It's very
close to truth.
All right, we got like 2.5 minutes here. Let's get going here with this. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think you want to put it that close.
Levels here. Ready?
All right, here we go. First song.
No clue. No clue.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
What song is that?
I just probably didn't listen to enough hip-hop to be good at this. Missy Elliott?
No.
Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Oh, see, I've never heard a
what's
Nicki
that
Minaj song. Sway? Say with me?
It's only a 2-hour show.
Starships.
Starships.
I know the
Gonna
song now that
take
she's.
the night, da, da.
All right, one more.
All right.
All right, next song. Here we go.
Here we go.
Not bad. That was pretty good.
All right.
Hip hop trumpet. So bad.
Once again, I'm doing this.
I'm so glad we decided to do more than like 8 or 10 notes.
Right.
I still, I still don't got it. Anybody?
Man, I know it. I just can't
You gotta pick some old school stuff, because then I might be able to have a clue.
Oh, yeah, what is it?
It's "The Pursuit of Happiness" by Kid Cudi.
Yeah. See,
these are all #1 rap chart songs.
Once again,
I don't listen.
Don't listen to it. Never have.
Well, when we had the meeting on Monday, we talked about hip hop trumpet. No one said, "Well, we wanted one old one," but I'm not going to play old one because no one knows that crap.
What?
I think she would be the only person that said that.
That's terrible. All right, so that was Hip Hop Trumpets.
I have one more.
But we do not have time for one more. No, we do not. Sorry.
Thank
Good
God.
luck.
That was good. I knew
Thank
that
you for
song.
trying.
I just don't know words.
It was an excellent venture. Maybe we'll give it a shot some other time in the future. Maybe
Hopefully
not.
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, we're going to talk to Don Juan of Dignity Cigars, see what it's all about. Dignity Cigars, their life in Costa Rica, their birth, creation, and what they've been up to. And we hope to find out all about it when we come back. Make sure you're keeping it lit.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of fine cigars. You're listening to Kiss My Ash Radio.
Perfecting a seed for over 40 years takes skill. Then again, so does growing the perfect beard.
Take it from Matt Booth, member of Camacho's board of the Bold and the owner of the infamous Room 101 brand. The Camacho Corojo is hand-built from authentic Corojo seeds, built for the expert palate and fine-tuned for maximum flavor impact, consistency, and quality.
Do you love delicious beer? Do you love delicious cigars? Well, we have the perfect cigar for you, the Caseta Keg. A savory Nicaraguan cigar, draped in a beautiful Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper and packaged in wooden barrels. The Caseta Keg was blended to pair with the traditional Irish stouts we all love to enjoy on St. Patrick's Day. Available in 3 tasty sizes, the Caseta Keg is available for a limited time only, so grab one today before they sell out. The Caseta Keg, the perfect cigar to pair with beer.
Look, everyone knows working out sucks. Getting healthy and in shape was easy, everyone would be doing it. But imagine an environment where workouts were specially designed for dramatic physical changes, where you have personal supervision of a certified trainer and a group of supportive, like-minded individuals working alongside you, constantly motivating you to do your best. This is why CrossFit has swept the nation. Check out CrossFitChrome.com for our newest location in Boynton Beach and see how you can get your first month for only $29. That's CrossFitChrome.com. Eat, sleep, chrome, repeat.
You know, when it comes to a Recluse cigar, I've often heard people say, Recluse made me smarter. Recluse made me more confident. Recluse cigars made me a chick magnet. While the accuracy of their statements is questionable, when it comes to yours truly, that's 100% me, baby. So do yourself and those around you a favor and pick up a Recluse cigar for yourself or someone who definitely needs it. And do it today!
Results may vary. It's that time of year again, and the Quesada Oktoberfest is back. This full-flavored Dominican Puro is blended to pair with your favorite Oktoberfest beers, brewed annually for the famous German festival. Quesada Oktoberfest is available only during the fall. So grab a beer and a few of these delicious cigars before they sell out. Quesada Oktoberfest, the only cigar on the market made specifically to pair with beer. Proust.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of fine cigars. You're listening to Kiss My Ash Radio.
Awarded the 2014 Nicaraguan Cigar of the Year with numerous 90-plus ratings, the Perdomo 20th Anniversary Cigar celebrates Tabacalera Perdomo's 20 years as one of Nicaragua's largest premium cigar manufacturers. Using only the highest priming tobaccos grown exclusively by the Perdomo family, the 20th Anniversary Cigar has a tremendous profile with layer upon layer of rich, elegant, complex flavors. Visit your nearest authorized tobacconist today and experience the masterful blend of these Nicaraguan puros. Now available in extremely limited edition pyramid size in sun-grown or Maduro.
Hi, this is Rocky Patel, and I'd like to invite you to try one of our decade cigars. This premier cigar received a 95 rating from Cigar Aficionado, one of the highest ratings ever afforded by that magazine. It's a beautiful Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper with fillers from Nicaragua and Honduras. This cigar is medium to full-bodied, rich, complex, yet elegant and well-balanced. I promise you, you're going to love the decade. Try it.
Since their humble beginnings in 1998, Drew Estate has believed that the production floor is the crossroads between art and passion, and where the real magic takes place. Drew Estate Master Blender Willie Herrera has crafted a unique medium-bodied line extension that is creamy, lush, and ultra-smooth, and finished off with a flawless shade wrapper that delivers satisfaction in spades. Continuing the story from their factory floor, it is with great bravado that the Drew Estate presents Under Crown Shade, a true Drew experience.
Welcome back to Kiss My Ash Radio with Honest Abe, Adam K, the Brewmeister, and the lovely Lady M.
Welcome back to Kiss My Ash Radio. I am Adam K, the Brewmeister. With me, of course, the incomparable Honest Abe and the lovely Lady M.
Good morning.
And we are here.
Just for the record, I thought it could have been a good segment. I like that segment. Yeah. Just the songs that were obscure for me.
Interesting song choices.
But, you know.
But we digress. Back to the world of in which we currently live. We are here broadcasting live from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, in the wonderful Kiss My Ash Radio studios. And now it's time for what we consider one of our favorite parts of the show.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell.
It's time to meet your maker.
Founded in 2010, Dignity Cigars was created high in the mountains of Santa Marta de Purascal, Costa Rica. Crafted using pre-embargo Cuban seeds that have been adapted in the original Cuban style of Habanesis. Dignity now serves as a luxury boutique brand. Please welcome owner of Dignity Cigars, Don Juan, a.k.a. DJ. Welcome to Kiss My Ash Radio.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, Dignity is founded in 2010 using pre-embargo seeds from a Habanesis. Where did you get these?
That's what I wanted to know. I think it says, it's a credit to the world's only existing pure ancestral pre-embargo Cuban seeds of the 1940s and 50s?
Well, yeah. How did you get these? Where did these come from?
Well, the manager of our factory at the time, his name was Mr. John Vogel. John Vogel was head of research and development for Consolidated Cigar Company for over 35 years, who the world knows now as Altitas, the biggest in the world. So the relationships he was able to form in his journey, doing his work, he managed to make some great friends all over the world. And,
I just want to make sure
things.
I just want to make sure I'm understanding this, DJ. Are you telling us that you're using seeds that have been around since the 1940s?
The seed banks that he acquired doing his working relationships and his travels and his communications with, guys like Avelino Lara and people like that he's worked with and helped. He's managed to acquire some seeds that he began testing and growing in Costa Rica. And
so what happens when you run out?
Well, once you plant a seed, it becomes a hybrid. Say if I got a Cuban seed I planted in Costa Rica, it's now going to be producing.
So you have
to adapt to that environment and produce those type of seeds. But the strand of tobacco and your genetic makeup, can be traced back to Cuba.
Now, Costa Rica, not a big cigar community. There's a very couple of factories there. Why did you decide to put a factory there in Costa Rica to make your cigars?
Well, I was seeking organic tobacco from day one, back in 2006, and in my travels, I was told no by every manufacturer that I came in contact with. And I got one yes after a couple of years. It happened to be in Costa Rica.
Okay. And now, 2010, it seemed, if you look at your Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, it seems like you were hanging around with a lot of, you got photos with a lot of famous people at some different events. What did you do before you got into the cigar industry?
He was a DJ. I'm just kidding. DJ. Thanks for that.
I have a small entertainment background. I used to work with Robert Townsend. I was his right-hand man for about 6 years. And in my employment with him, I had the opportunity to travel around the world and back a number of times and meet various people. I run the entertainment game to this day, but cigars is my favorite entertainment, and it's something that brings everyone together. You have fun no matter what you do, and that's what I love about it.
What got you started in cigars, or when can you trace back your love of cigars to?
Well, my father and other family members used to smoke cigars. He he was a factory worker at General Motors in Detroit. Oh. And every weekend they get together and smoke cigars at a place called Cushion and Q. It's a pool hall. Mm-hmm. And they share stories and, you know, smoke cigars and play pool and gamble and do everything else men do. But the stories I heard coming out of that place were incredible. The people that we meet were pretty nice, and you got to see a very diverse group of people.
Well, DJ,
having fun together.
DJ, I was scrolling through your site, and you got a lot of lines. You got about 9, 10 different lines. I mean, a lot of them are one SKU lines and whatnot. But, you know, I kind of almost fall off my chair a little bit because I kind of like your pizzeria line.
Oh, yes, that's new, actually. That'll be hitting the market sometime.
How did you come up with the name pizzeria for a cigar?
Where did this inspiration come from?
Especially for the box.
Well, you know, I wanted to do that like 5 years ago. And this is, you know, slightly after I just started with Dignity, but I wanted to be taken serious first. You know, this guy's coming out with a cigar called Pizzeria, and it could be a gimmick.
No.
But
You think people would think it was a gimmick?
No, they didn't think that. I was, you know, this is me talking to myself as I was about to actually do it 5 years ago. So I, you know, put it on the back burner and just waited. And then over the years, I see people coming out with, you know, French fries, papas fritas, and things like that.
Yeah.
And these are boxed in a what looks like a pizza box. Is it actually like a pizza box, or is it like a cedar box? It's, you know, that looks like a pizza box.
What it is.
It looks like a pizza box.
It's a cedar box. It's a cedar box, flat box. It will be two rows of 10 cigars in it, but the delivery box that cedar box is going to be put inside is the pizza box.
Got it.
With authentic pizza grease that will...
Absolutely.
That's a really good. If you get some cheese on top, and perhaps next you stick one of those tripods in it so it'll keep the cheese from getting on the roof, that'd really be great.
Absolutely. I may even age it in, you know, cheddar cheese.
So, you know, growing up in Detroit, do you have any Cuban or, you know, Latin American heritage at all, or was you just a kid from the streets of Detroit?
Well, what I've been told by my grandfather is we come from every part of the world, and I'll just leave it at that. But, you know, the stories I used to hear from him are just mind-boggling. But yeah, you know, everywhere I go, I'm called whatever I am in that country. When I went to Venezuela, I was called Venezuela. When I'm in Cuba, they say it. Not Cuba. Sorry, I've never been to Cuba. That's on the record. When I'm in Miami.
Now, DJ, I was reading on your site. You talk about you make your cigars purely organically, no chemicals and pesticides, and I'm just wondering how problematic is that with stuff like blue mold and, you know, stuff that constant tobacco growers are fighting. And do you have a background in botany or, you know, or agricultural with that, or who aids you with that?
Mr. John Vogel, actually, I was, you know, he took a liking to me back when before I hit the market, and I'm trying to learn all this stuff about tobacco. And, you know, you think you know a lot going in. You read all the magazines, you read all the ratings, and you're like, yeah, I'm ready. I want to make my own cigar. And you go in and you're meeting with a guy who's been doing this for well over 40, 50 years, and who's an actual grower, and guy who's been great at research and giving technical assistance to various companies around the globe in regards to tobacco. And he said, listen, forget everything you think you've read. I'm going to show you how this thing works. Well, seeing his process from the seed to the ash was a beautiful thing to me, because, you know, we all smoke a cigar, we all read a magazine, and we all say, wow, we know a lot about tobacco. But I'm telling you, I knew nothing compared to the knowledge that came from this man, and I had to.
Absolutely. Well,
talk to him.
We're going to have more with DJ when we come back, and we're going to find out more about his lines, his brands, what goes into them, and the crafting of making great cigars in Costa Rica. When we come back, right here on Kiss My Ash Radio.
Keep it lit.
We hope you're keeping it lit.
You're listening to Kiss My Ash Radio with Honest Abe, Adam K, the Brewmeister, and the lovely Lady M.
The Oliva family, makers of some of the most affordable yet highest-rated premium cigars available. For 7 straight years, Cigar Aficionado has rated Oliva as one of the best cigars, and in 2014, the Serie V Melanio Figurado was crowned as #1 cigar in the world. The Serie V Melanio is known for its rich, big notes of leather, framed by a range of coffee, caramel, and woody intonations. So, always ask for Oliva, an unbeatable value and uncompromising quality.
Russian standard vodka. Like this, it seems complex. Like this, so simple. But look closer, and you see it's both. Simple because it's made from soft glacial water and the finest Russian winter wheat. Complex because it's distilled over 200 times with the principles of Russia's greatest scientist. Simple ingredients, complex technology, bursting forth the incredible, ultra-clean, smooth, and delicious Russian standard. This is vodka, as it should be.
To affinity and beyond. That is where Affinity Cigars will take you. These mild to medium cigars use only the finest select high-grade Ecuadorian Connecticut tobacco, creating a cigar that delivers a smooth, rich, creamy smoke with the gentleness of a mother's touch. Affinity Cigars have become America's go-to cigar for that flavorful yet unintimidating smoking experience. Visit syndicatocigars.com to find your nearest authorized dealer.
Cigar lovers everywhere, pay attention! Smokin' Cigars proudly celebrates the 10th anniversary of America's biggest and baddest cigar extravaganza, The Great Smoke! Saturday, February 20th at the American German Club in Lake Worth, Florida. Come witness Cigar Nirvana at this epic expo of 45 different cigar brands and almost every manufacturer in the cigar industry. Your ticket price includes a commemorative cooler bag, 45 top-notch premium cigars, all-you-can-eat food station, and samplings of your favorite wines, spirits, and beer. This is a must experience for any cigar lover. Meet and mingle with our very special guests this year, legendary athletes Ray Lewis and Gary Sheffield. This year, one lucky attendee will win a 9-day dream vacation for 2 to Cuba. For more information on this epic event or to purchase tickets, visit thegreatsmoke.com. That's thegreatsmoke.com. Order your tickets today. Very limited availability. Smoke it, continuing the cigar journey like no other.
This is a La Aurora issued public service announcement. The iconic lion has gone rogue. Breaking out of the original Dominican cigar factory is Untamed by La Aurora. Undoubtedly, one of their strongest cigars proves that not only can their factory provide flavorful sticks, but powerful as well. Taking a fantastic Dominican Nicaraguan blend and wrapping it with an oily Connecticut broadleaf wrapper creates a wild ride of flavor from start to finish. Be aware, this animal is extremely aggressive and should be approached with caution.
Swag Cigars, offering a cigar for you. From the medium-bodied Swag Puro Dominicano, the full-bodied Swag Black, and now the new Swag Brown Connecticut with a flavor profile not usually found in milder blends. The flavor profile takes you from creamy smoothness to a place no other milder cigar has ventured. Available in full grade sizes, shipping to stores near you in August 2015, and priced right. Boutique Blend Cigars. Blending is in our DNA.
Introducing the Mito Capa Negra, the strongest cigar yet in the Coots cigar brand portfolio. A medium to full-bodied tour de force boasting a rich, complex flavor profile. From its dark, oily Mexican San Andres Maduro wrapper and spicy Nicaraguan binder, to its impeccable blend of Nicaraguan and Honduran long fillers, Mito Capa Negra represents the pinnacle of blending mastery and prime tobacco selection. Mito Capa Negra is available at fine tobacconist retailers nationwide. Visit www.coots.com.
Welcome back to Kiss My Ash Radio with Honest Abe, Adam K, the Brewmeister, and the lovely Lady M.
Welcome back. You are listening to Kiss My Ash Radio. I am Adam K, the Brewmeister. With me, of course, the incomparable Honest Abe and the lovely Lady M.
Keeping it lit.
We hope you are also keeping it lit out there in America and all across the world. We are in the middle of our Meet Your Maker segment, the meat and potatoes. We have DJ of Dignity Cigars here with us.
Dignity in the house!
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
he's got it.
DJ, before we went to break, we've been talking about how you got into the cigar business, some of the history there behind it, some of your personal history. You've got 8 or 9 brands that are currently getting ready to be on market or are in the market. How many cigars is your factory making a day?
Well, I'm spreading now to a few factories. Now, a lot of the stuff that you see already, like the Dignity, Addicted, Elite Reserves, the Smoke of Art, the Minnesota Fats, that's been in the market now for well over 2 or 3 years.
And, you describe it as a luxury boutique brand. How many accounts do you have out there? I mean, that's in hotels and other places like this, and golf courses, but how many accounts are there where we can find your cigars in the U.S.?
Well, I'm basically West Coast based. I have stuff in the high-end hotels in Washington State. I have accounts in Colorado. I have accounts in Arizona, and a couple in Las Vegas as well. And then you'll find me at the high-end hotels throughout Costa Rica and Central America.
You have some very interesting names of your cigars. I have to ask, where does Iceberg Slims come from?
Iceberg Slims, I used to hear Jay-Z rap about calling himself Iceberg Slim because he's so cold. And then there were tales of a guy who used to run things on the streets with women, back in the day. But when I wanted to do a Lancero, I wanted to call it something cool, catchy, and interesting. And after
slim cigar.
That cigar, I said, wow, this is really cool. This is cold right here. This is cold. And I kept saying, this is a cold cigar. So, I'm with my blender over there, Marino Calderon Castro. And he said, so hombre. I said, I'm going to call this Iceberg Slim. And we fell out laughing. But I said, no, it's cool and it's catchy and it's easy to remember. And it's a damn good cigar as well. So, ran with it.
I mean, you've got some other interesting names like Debauchery and
Purotopia.
Purotopia. I mean, do each of these have as unique a story in the naming of them?
Pizzeria.
Well, absolutely. Purotopia is something I've actually nailed that blend about a month ago, and this is what I envision when I go to cigar lounges, when I go to cigar events across the country and participate. And you've got everybody getting together with smiles on their face, and they're smoking, and they're getting along. They're sharing these wonderful stories with each other, and, sharing, whatever libation they're enjoying, music. And I just picture this world of people just loving each other, smoking cigars, and pure love, pure cigars, and this utopia. So I said Purotopia would be a great name for a cigar.
Now, if someone wanted to find your cigars out there, know where they could find your brands, do you have a retailer locator on your website?
Actually, I have one, yes. What's happened to my website in the last week is it magically disappeared, went offline by my host. It was taken down without any prior knowledge or anything like that. So, I was livid as usual.
Surprise! Surprise!
There's always a good fun experience you want to have.
And, I was talking about, it's funny because I was into meetings and I'm just talking about getting some distribution arms in Africa and Dubai, which I'll be flying to you in the next month and a half. And he said, okay, I'm going to check out your website. So next thing you know, I'm getting messages out of the blue. Say, hey, man, we can't find your website. What do you mean you can't find my website? I went to my computer, punched it up, and said, damn, I can't find my website. Okay.
On this revamped website you've now got back up, you also are offering Costa Rican cigar tours. What got you started on doing Costa Rican cigar tours, and what do people get if they sign up for this?
Pretty well.
Hopefully.
I did my first one in 2013, just off the fly. We planned it about 4 months out. We've got about 10 people to go. And the trip doesn't cost that much. It's all inclusive. It's not a money-making thing to me. It covers the airfare and the hotel stay and everything else. You get cigars, you get food, and it's a great time. You get to come to the factory, you tour the farms. I'll show you what real tobacco seeds look like. Some people have never seen a tobacco seed, so they're happy to come and experience holding these little tiny things in their hand and see what they become, from
pizzeria.
And then, the curing bars, taking them there, walking through the fermentation process, explaining that, try some rolling out and how blends are actually created and why it can take so long for a blend to come to market, because you're testing all the various tobaccos until you get something that you like.
How often do you do that trip?
I've done it twice in 1 year, but this year I want to do it I'm going to try to do it like once a month.
Once a month?
Sounds like a lot of work. But
not necessarily. I'm down there doing what I enjoy anyway every month. So
if you enjoy what you're doing, it's not work. That's what I always say.
I enjoy being in Costa Rica every month too.
All right, DJ of Dignity Cigars, we thank you for coming on, telling us about your brands, giving us some insight into what is going on in the world of Dignity. We greatly appreciate it. Best of luck to you and your brand in the coming year.
Oh, wow. I got some great news. We're gearing up to ramp up our production to start to expand now into other countries and into more select states.
Other countries? You haven't conquered the U.S. yet. You got to take over America first.
I'm gonna be hitting Texas next and then working my way.